this could be the best gaming headset you can buy for under $150. If you're interested in purchasing any of the Logitech products in today's video, you can save 10% off at checkout using my code BENROW. I'll leave links down below in the description where you can find out more. The Logitech G522 just launched, and while it looks sleek with RGB and wireless everything, there's a lot more going on under the hood with major improvements. From broadcast quality mic clarity to three-way connectivity and some surprising upgrades from the G733. This is everything that you need to know before you buy the G522 Lightspeed. Straight out of the box, it's clear that Logitech has designed this headset for long competitive gaming sessions. The reversible suspension band now fits flatter on your head. It's got two different adjustment points for changing the size of the headset, depending on whether you have a small or large head. There could definitely be more adjustability for certain users, but to be honest, on the smaller setting, I find it pretty comfortable. And I think this is because the headset isn't too heavy. It only weighs 209 grams, which is surprisingly lightweight. Even though it does share a lot of technology from the A50Xs, which is like a $300 headset, it sort of strips this back for the consumer, keeping it lightweight and the core features that you need. It's got a new design for the ear cups, which are slightly wider and have a dual layer memory foam for way better cooling, more comfort when you wear glasses. And I've noticed all of this. I've actually been using this on my simulator as my main gaming headset. Obviously I wear glasses. Normally headsets ping into my sides of my head, so my glasses either get slightly bent or they're just pushing into my head, which is really uncomfortable. And also it's really breathable. The way these ear cups are, it's just so nice around my ears. So it doesn't get hot and sweaty when I am doing like endurance racing, for example, in iRacing. Beyond just the cosmetic and practical upgrades, inside of the earphones are some major sound quality tweaks. The new self-contained acoustic modules have removed the left and right imbalance from the G733, improved audio quality with lower distortion, and also way more efficient. They're actually 35% more efficient on the battery draining, these new audio drivers, whilst also increasing the bass boost that they're actually capable of. So they're more powerful whilst also using less power. You're getting 40mm Logitech Pro G drivers tuned for accurate spatial audio with fantastic detail and, as I just mentioned, improved bass. Honestly, the first time I tried these and put them on, I was playing Counter-Strike and I pressed the space bar to just jump. And I heard like the bass of the character falling. I had played Counter-Strike loads as a kid. I used to use like a Sennheiser gaming headset, like a Corsair one. Never heard that before until literally putting these headphones on. I haven't played it for years. And I was like, I've never heard that sound. That sounds unbelievable. That's when I knew these headphones were gonna be good and that the bass was gonna be another level. This makes the headset very diverse for both FPS, story games, and even media use when listening to music. My only complaint when it comes to using these headphones is the lack of sound isolation. I have so many headphones now with sound isolation. I can use them at the gym. I don't hear anything else other than my music. No Logitech headphones have this. I have no idea why. They're just literally like pass-through headphones. So although they sound awesome, if I was to use them on a train or something like that, I would hear quite a lot of ambient noise, which I don't really like for that type of media consumption. Don't mind it too much for gaming, being able to hear some stuff in and around me in my room or in the house. But it does, of course, just limit the versatility of these headphones if you do travel and you wish to use them for that as well. Probably the biggest upgrade beyond the audio drivers is the microphone clarity. This might actually be the best microphone in any gaming headset in this price range. It's using the exact same mic from the Astro A50s and A50X. It's got a full 48 kilohertz bandwidth for broadcast quality. It uses Blue voice support for studio-like tuning. So inside a G-Hub, you can customize how the microphone actually sounds. And this does actually change and tweak stuff on the headset. I've used the Logitech G Pros in the past, the wireless ones. Love that headset, using it for almost like 2 years now. It was like my main go-to headset because of the graphene drivers in there. Just sounded unreal. It was the first gaming headset I could ever use for playing video games, but also editing videos with it because of the accuracy of the graphene drivers. Normally I have to have two headsets, like music production headphones and then gaming headphones for anything actually that I do for serious work. Issue was with that headset, it was great, but the microphone was okay, but it could have been better. It had Blue voice, but it wasn't this level of Blue voice. So this is what the microphone sounds like straight out the box with its default preset, which sounds unbelievable. Same mic technology from the super expensive A50s and A50Xs. If we use some of the presets, Broadcaster 1, you can hear an instant boost in the bass, sounds more like a podcast microphone. Broadcaster 2, very similar, just a little bit less bass heavy. It sounds unbelievable, the actual difference that we're getting here. There's then some like AM radio stuff that's like more creative, FM station that can give you some fun things to play about with. But I personally think either default's the sweet spot or something like Broadcaster 1 to just give your voice a little bit more depth. It's probably one of the best microphones in gaming headsets right now. This microphone is also detachable with a cool LED mute light indicator that displays red, so you know that it's definitely off when you're not using it. And as I previously mentioned, inside of G Hub, you can customize the EQ both on the desktop version and also the Logitech G mobile app. For best results from the microphone, you do want to keep this quite close to your mouth because it is omnidirectional, so it can pick up a little bit of exterior noise if it's too far away when you're actually speaking. The removable mic also has this cool little triangular shape to ensure that you don't plug it in the wrong way when you do take it on and off of the headset. Next, let's talk about the tri-mode connectivity. I think you probably know what this is. Most keyboards have this today. Basically, you can use these headphones on 3 different devices. You can simultaneously connect to the Lightspeed wireless adapter, which is this USB plug that lets you use this on your PC and also your PlayStation, giving you the best possible performance with ultra low latency. There's also Bluetooth, which is easy for pairing with your phone, Nintendo Switch, and even tablets. Then finally, you could also use this via USB Type-C, which also charges the headset at the exact same time, essentially turning it into a wired gaming headset. You can switch between all of these modes with the button on the right ear cup. Kind of similar to how the A50Xs work. These have a system switch button. So these have their own dock. They plug into your Xbox, your PlayStation, your PCs. You can use them across multiple devices that way. And then you switch via the HDMI switcher here. That's pretty cool. Also a little bit complex to set up because of the external box that's required there. So this is a little bit more beginner friendly for slightly more advanced gaming setups. In terms of battery life performance, you can expect up to 90 hours of battery life if you're using no lighting. It's got obviously the lights on the side, so you can disable these for very, very good battery life, or you can have these enabled and change them in G Hub to different colors, and you can get up to 40 hours with the RGB on. There is also the ability to use a battery health limiter, which will cap the headset at 80%, so it doesn't fully charge every single time, thus resulting in a better lifespan of the battery, so it doesn't degrade over time, so your headset lasts longer, so you can always get close to that 90% for years and years and years. In the future, Logitech G is apparently rolling out a battery health setting inside of G Hub, so you can actually check the status of your headset to see where the health is at. Similar to your iPhone. If you've got like your iPhone, you can see if it's charged to 100%, it might be actually charged to 80%, depending on how damaged the battery is. So that's pretty cool that that's going to be there. When we compare these battery life improvements from its predecessor, the G733s, those only had around 20 hours of battery life. It's a massive improvement. It's almost double the performance with the lights on. With the lights off, you're looking at like 3.5 times more battery life, which is crazy. 2, 4, 6. No, it's like 5 times. I need to do maths, mate. It's up to 90 hours. It was only 20 hours before. Crazy. Basically, it's got crazy battery life to conclude this section. Now let's talk about the lights. Now, a fan favorite feature from the Logitech G733s were the RGB lights and the integration of light sync technology. Of course, with the new G522s, this has been massively improved and has also evolved. It's got 2 side-facing RGBs, so you don't get any glare on your glasses. They're literally to the side, so you don't even notice them when you're gaming. It doesn't glare on the monitor or is noticeable in your peripheral vision at all. And it's got 8 programmable zones across both of the ear cups. So you can sync this with your game, your setup, whatever you want to do. At the price of £140 or $179, I think this headset is great value. You can also save 10% at checkout on the official Logitech website using my code BENROW at checkout, and I'll leave links to all of the products mentioned in today's video down below in the description. If you are a gamer who plays across multiple devices such as PC and also PlayStation, this headset is the complete package, especially for the price range. Fortunately, it doesn't have any support for Xbox, which is a little bit of a shame because that's a good platform to game on too. But Microsoft do have their own first-party offerings that are very competitive and also cheaper than the G522 anyways, at around $40 to $60. But the G522 Lightspeed does complete the G5 series. It pairs beautifully with the G515 and also the G502 mouse, letting you create a clean, minimalistic, and simple gaming setup. Now, if you're interested in some of my other recommendations for gaming headsets, you should check out this video next, because if you like this, you'll like that.